790 KXXX and 100.3 The Ride as we continue this afternoon. And Undersheriff Schweitzer with us from the Thomas County Sheriff's Office today. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. It's hot.
Very hot.
That's some of what we wanted to talk about today. It's obviously that time of year. It's a fun time of year with summer and 4th of July and all the festivities that come along with that. But every year there's always the dangers that go along with those things. And in this year, even more so maybe than normal, because we have just had extraordinarily dry, it's always dry in Kansas, but
yes,
even more so than normal. So there's a lot of concerns going into it. So we wanted to talk a little bit about today about some safety things to keep in mind here as we get into this time of the year, because we want everybody to have fun, but
right,
but do it responsibly and nobody get hurt or damaged. So let's talk a little bit about some of that and some of the basic stuff. And I know, again, as we mentioned, just kind of a lot of common sense things, but sometimes you just really need to take the extra time to make sure you're prepared. So I guess as we're going into the 4th of July, what are the big concerns, I guess, with you guys and the Sheriff's Department and local law enforcement to make sure we're covered?
Okay. Of course, we want everybody to enjoy the holiday and shoot some fireworks. We just want people to do it reasonably and some common sense and to be safe.
And so a lot of things with that, I mean, again, I guess, where you're doing it, how you're going about things, making sure that there's not people too close or that kind of thing.
Yes, our one of our main concerns is it is a red flag area right now. Most of the state is. We're just worried about fire. One thing we're wanting to push is make sure when you do light fireworks, you have a water source or a fire extinguisher near you. Try not to do it in an area where there's dry fields, like on a county road. For one, they're very dry and probably don't have a water source.
Yeah, and again, we're seeing some of that already. Just people down the road, a chain dragging. I mean,
yes,
with ditches on the interstate. I had somebody today telling me they saw a fire in the Quinter area on driving in this direction today. So it's just a kind of a tinderbox out here right now with the dry conditions. And then of course there's a lot of different fireworks that do a lot of fun things, but there are some extreme dangers. Making sure that you know what you're doing with what you're lighting, I guess, at times as well.
Yes, just be aware of what goes up in the air. Fire does come back down. If you do start a fire, try to put it out as quickly as possible. Call 911 or report it as soon as possible so the fire department can get there and start putting it out. If you wait, it can turn a small fire into a really big fire and make matters much worse.
What else would you, I guess, suggestions this time of year?
The city does have some ordinances from July 1 through July 4th is when individuals can shoot off fireworks in the city. It is also from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So be aware of your neighbors and stuff that are trying to sleep after 11. Be courteous and quit shooting after 11 o'clock. And again, it's really dry everywhere. Nobody wants a fire. I would rather have my fire department the city fire department be really not busy at all this year if possible.
It's always good when the fire department's bored.
Yes.
I guess really for all of you.
Yes.
When you're all bored, that's much better. Yeah, and I agree with you. As I'm getting old now, it's 10 o'clock. Knock it off. But yeah, make sure you're respectful of your neighbors and that kind of stuff. And obviously it's a 4th and you expect some of that and you want everybody to have a good time. But
yes,
safety has to be paramount in this stuff. So again, I guess just to kind of recap things a little bit, make sure you're prepared with all of with fire extinguishers, water sources, and be respectful of those around you, both physically and with their property.
Just be aware of your surroundings, dry grass and fields. Just be aware of it.
All right, and be safe and enjoy the 4th. Right?
You too. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for coming in today, and again, we encourage you to all be safe and enjoy a great 4th of July holiday.
Thank you. You too.